And welcome everyone. Alright, I hope everyone's doing good. We will be starting Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments tonight. So, another... Hey Kiwi, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Yes. Looks like we had another upgrade in the tech going from the last game to this one. Everything looks a little more fancy. But yeah, I haven't played any of this yet, so it's gonna be all new, all brand new, all fancy new. So yeah, I guess let's just dive in, shall we? In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. Frogwares presents Crimes and Punishments, starring Sherlock Holmes, Dr. John Watson, Inspector G. Lestrade, Mrs. Hudson, Mycroft Holmes, Wiggins and the BSI. Paper, new plugins, what? Yeah, so I added the sound alerts plugin to stream. I don't know if it shows up on mobile. It's set up to show as an overlay, so if you hover your mouse over the stream, the little pop-up should pop up on the side, and you can click it, and then I added some sounds that you can play on stream. It does require bits. It's not a freebie. It's not a free-for-all. I know at least some of you would be spamming the hell out of them if they were. So, the fate of Black Peter. Oh, I have to continue. Ha! Like, is this loading screen ever going to end? No, Watson. Is that a gunshot? Holmes.
Holmes. Holmes, will you stop that?
Da 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 da.
Utterly mad.
Da, da. Oh, I'm sorry, you broke paper.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes,
Of
of course it
course.
is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
Wow.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Oh my.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Okay. I think we have a different voice actor for Watson. And did we go back to the original voice actor for Holmes, or am I just confusing the voices because it's been a while? Oh boy. Press tab to open the casebook and check your current progress in the investigation tasks. Okay. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select the suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street, where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. Ooh. Woodman's Lee, Baker Street, London. Evidence. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, and so 50 years old. He achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia, retired in 1884, eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Documents, dialogues, souvenirs, echoes, character portraits. Oh, nice. Join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Alright, Watson. Wow, the camera spins. Mrs. Hudson.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Yes, well, sorry about that.
This is where I keep my post.
There's the shoe.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Do we really want to keep the giant newspaper archive next to the open fireplace? Do we really? Do we really? I am not going to spank Mrs. Hudson paper. How crass.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Encyclopedias. Door to my room. Ooh. Interesting. So my options and costumes you have currently equipped are not available at the moment and will be reset to the default. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Why not? Because paper would be inappropriate. Casual suit. Black suit. Brown suit. Green suit. Gray suit. Light suit. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Can't wear this. Let's go with the casual. Kiwi be bald. I don't think it would let me change the hair at this time. I think everything was locked out at the moment. Sadly. Oh, they added a fireplace in this room. I don't think his room had a fireplace before. It's very nice. All right. And anything else to look at?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Indeed. Okay. Let's go to Woodman's Lee. Ooh. Aha, we've arrived. It's a big upgrade from the last game.
Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Ah, Lestrade. Also, can I switch to... Yes, thank you, game. Concentrate your attention, find details that others are inclined to overlook. No. How do I switch... Oh, it's not going to show me here, is it? Was it R? Yes. Alright, there we go. That's better. First person, please. Thank you.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Oh, wait a second. Stone pathway.
Mr. Holmes?
Policeman. Kiwi, you must sleep now. Good night and have a good stream. Well, thanks for stopping in, Kiwi. Have a wonderful sleep, and I'll catch you next time. All right.
Mr. Holmes?
Hello. Lestrade.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have
no.
many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Birdhouse. Gardening gloves. Crested tit? Catholic rosary. Character portrait complete. Haha!
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes.
There's like a little white speck on Holmes's chin
yes, how
right
do you
here,
know
and it's
about that?
bugging me.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there. And you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Judith is from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland, where the crested titbird can be found. She is religious and undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when she was a young woman. Ah, yes. Alright, where did you go, Lestrade? Oh, down to the shack. Alright. Oh, it's locked. Ooh, a mower. Alright. Is there anything else? No. Nothing new. Alright, Lestrade.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Very good.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Oh, indeed.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Huh. Alright. Now can we go in? Excellent. Oh!
What a terrible way to die.
Ran through with the whaling spear.
Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map. The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
There was something sitting here. Suspiciously empty space, outlined in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Indeed. Outlined in the dust. Ship's logs. Portrait of the victim. Yep, garden. His wife's pilgrimage.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Okay.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
And the third one is unfortunately embedded in Mr. Carey himself.
Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone... The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Rotate and move the elements to form a clear picture of the aromatic associations. Let's see here.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Dust. Boots appear to be size 8. And tobacco pouch made from sealskin, which was in the table inside Peter's cabin. The initial PC have been crudely burned into it. A sailor's work. Aha.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
A notebook.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
JHN, eh?
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Porter Wolf, how are you doing? It's grad school, my dear Watson. Indeed.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Interesting. A sea knife.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Yes.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
No, he did not.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
E. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. Break-in attempt. Notebook. Draw a clear picture of the crime by forming your deductions from the combination of clues. Track down the guilty party. No gardener. Make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated.
Aha! Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Not a way to
This man
go.
is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
I would say so. Okay. Okay, and complete. Oh, suit, yes. Investigate the murder, investigate the crime scene, organize an ambush with Lestrade. Alright. Let's organize an ambush. Lestrade.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed.
Miserably.
What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
It's the middle of the day. Can I not investigate these footprints? I suppose not. Okay.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in. This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Haha.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Oh.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Haha.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Aha. To Scotland Yard. Paper. Really now.
Mr. Holmes?
What the?
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
I totally saw another guy spawn in. Yep. I said your name, Paper, because you said let him swing, and that was my reaction. To be shocked. Shocked, I say.
Mr. Holmes?
Hello.
These are the
Let's see.
suspect's belongings.
His notebook.
The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something. But what?
What?
A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
A ring. What does it say? From R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883.
And partner, 1883.
Oh.
From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Search the archives. All right. Let's go to Baker Street so that I can investigate and figure out who this Dawson is before we talk to the young man. All right. Dawson. Dawson. Institute of British Architects.
That is not the one I need.
House of Parliament?
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Let's see here. Economic science, technology, history, medicine, botany.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Newspapers. First electric railway opens. Huh. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. Ah. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Ah, yes. Let's find out, shall we? Oh,
This is where...
Watson, are you still busy? Are you still quite busy, now, Watson?
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Indeed. Hey, Toby.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Brave old Toby. Oh my. No, 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 no. Holmes, where are you looking at? Right. Now let us go back to Scotland Yard and interrogate the boy. Nay. Oh. It's actually changed what people... Hey. People are here. Oh, for crying out loud. Let me just plug my headset in. Okay, let's just... Boop. There we are. Okay. Back to the Strahd, the morgue.
Locked.
Interrogation.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Shabby cap. Patch on his coat. Very expensive fabric. Callus. Scars. What am I missing? Ah. Elaborate button. Short sleeves. One more thing. thin neck.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh no, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Profile of file check. Rings, engraving, sharp knife, carries boots.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
But of course, I'm the great Sherlock
Interesting.
Holmes.
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Ooh, we have a clue. You need to find out whether an unskilled or untrained man can use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing a body.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Oh. Phone line, perhaps? Oh, to measure his height. I see. Well, I will return, young man. Lestrade?
Locked.
Lestrade's up there. The morgue. It's the body here. Okay, false alarm. Whew, I thought for sure I was about to sneeze. Alright, let's see here. Oh, the insides of a body. Ugh. Ugh. Paper, you're gonna go to bed now. Alright, Paper. Thanks for stopping in. Catch you next time. Let's see.
Mr. Holmes?
Back to Baker Street. Dr. Watson. Let's see. The The brain attempt we made in order to recover the notebook had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Experiment required. That's crime scene. Investigate Neilman's. John Neilman seems to not be a usual thief. What is his role in all this? Ship's logs for the year might put some light in connection between Carey and his father. Watson will be glad to hear help with the preparations of the harpoon throwing experiment. Alright. Watson, I need you to be a victim.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No. But we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man? Morphologically, I mean.
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oh boy.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Oh. Well then, let us away.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Oh.
These foot...
They are quite large. Interesting.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
And away we go.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Very good.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Thank you, Watson. Damn it. A little too soon. Getting there.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through. Holmes, you should try to aim better.
Yes, Watson. Yes. Yes, Watson. Aha!
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Ah. All right. Requires a much greater strength than that of the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through into the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Two men in cooperation might achieve the same result. There's a real possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. Unlikely, though. Feat of strength. I'm going with feat of strength. I don't think it was dumb luck. Now let us return to Scotland Yard.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what? A handkerchief.
Okay.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Fine. Ooh, I wanted to look at the dang logs. Yes, yes, yes. Forgot while I was there. I wanted to look at those logs on the shelf. Luckily, it's a quick ride there and back. Right.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey, Master Charles Ellison, Henry Joy, James Lancaster, Patrick Carnes, Pablo Coventrell, Ned Land, Joseph Walker, John York, Richard Ling, Simon Weeks, Isaac Page, Will Wright, Benjamin Tinsley, Matthew Granger, Rolf Talbot, Seth Fowler, Roger Fowler, Thomas Lawrence, Hugh Patterson, and Henry Shepard.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Oh, yes.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Light and breezy through the day, saw a whale tail alongside at southeast, just at 2. Night 2, more ships in sight. Wednesday, 14th, moderate wind from the east, saw no whales today. Monday, June 19th, light and variable winds for the day, saw another whaling ship. Blah, 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 blah.
Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August.
Oh, hello.
These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Ha. Oh, they finally took the body. Good. Alright. Wiggins might help to find the crew of this unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. Baker Street? I also wish to go and look at the notebook and evidence as well.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Good, because I wanted to go there. Lestrade might have some new facts. Alright, let's go to Scotland Yard. Okay, nothing new. Now, let's go. Oh, let's not go.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Yeah. Doubtful, Lestrade. Highly doubtful. Now.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Uh-huh. Missing papers and the break-in attempt. The break-in attempt was made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in the pool. No. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside of Black Peter's cabin. His place is printed at the scene of the murder. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hurley's belongings.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Boots.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh, and they can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
If you say so, Holmes. Alright, first things first. I wish to go here. Okay. Do Hurley's boots fit?
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Ha ha! I knew it. Now back to Scotland Yard for the interrogation. What are you reading, Holmes? He moves the book so fast I can't read it.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
An old scar. Ah, handkerchief crested with the crested tit. Aha. Plant remains. And gardener's hands.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Ah.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Aha.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Oh. Dang it.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Da! Oh. At least it gives me a chance
Now
to
that
try
your
again.
presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
all right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go! I'm innocent!
Not quite yet. Shapes of noses, Lestrade. Interesting. Very interesting.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Not quite yet, Lestrade. I am closing in. Okay. Perform an analysis. Time to go back to Baker Street. I must determine what was on the letter he was writing. Oh, it's my casebook this time. Aha. Is there any... Just the missing papers. Alright then. Hello, Watson. How are you?
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Indeed, Watson. Indeed.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. Blue reagent. Let's try green reagent. And then more blue? Let's try colorless. Then orange. And then colorless.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second.
Okay. Let's reset. Blue reagent. Times 2. Now the green reagent. Now both orange reagents. And
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Oh. Okay then. How about blue? Well, orange is the third one, and the clear goes after it, but I need to use all of them. Blue, clear, green, orange, clear.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Blue, blue, green, orange, and it went sideways.
I need to prepare a... First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Blue. Green. Blue. Orange. Clear. Orange. Clear.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Hey, yeah.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery. I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider. And remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you, me. Ooh. Excuse me. Aha. Now, let's go talk to him again, shall we? Hurley, 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 Hurley. What could you be doing? All right. Oh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Let us go to Woodman's Lee. Yes. Let's see. Hurtley's letter. No.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Peter Carey, a non-smoker. Missing box. Missing papers. Stolen valuable bonds. It's going to say stolen tin box. Ha! Nelligan's innocence. Nelligan's one. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond services. Might have been a motive for the murder. John Nelligan was a victim of circumstance. He's not fit to portray murder, neither by physical or psychological description. That I will see. First, let's look into the tool shed, shall we?
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Ill-fitting plank. Ha!
Let us see what is in this box.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the men with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade. You must not worry for me. Aha! Romantic correspondence between William Hurley and Judith Carey was found inside a small wooden box. Ha 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 ha. Game is afoot. Madam?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Interesting. Liam Hurley loved Judith Carey so desperately that he could have provoked him to committing murder. Ah, yes. Willing to fill that out just yet. Let us go back to Baker Street. See what Wiggins has found. All right, young Wiggins.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Hugh Patterson, James Lannister, Patterson, Rutherford, Jack York, Pablo. He died a week ago.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Aha!
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Sometime later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, let's see here. His pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven. Aha. Aha.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Right. Let's get into disguise, shall we? Ah, they're all locked. Fine. Yeah, it's fine. Go back to default. Alright, let's get the sailor's outfit out of the wardrobe. There we go. Sailor's outfit.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
To the pub.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Follow Patrick Cairns' facial expressions to understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle. And plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Oh, boy. Press to push. Hold to restrain. Ah! He got me.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Alright, let's try this again. Ready? Hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. My stamina back. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, you don't. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's a tough brute, isn't he? Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this. Ah, fine.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Gold earring. Hey, Profoundly Broken, how's it going? Let's see. Sailor's tattoo. Oh yeah, I've been doing face cam since I got the camera. Oh, what was that? Strong hands. Yellow nails. Ah. Cheap clothes.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Too strong,
Come back
Wendy.
later when you can use your arms again.
Oh yes, very cheeky. Alright. Experienced harpooner currently facing unemployment and poverty. He can be found often in the Sea Witch, a pub house deemed popular by the sailors, whom he arm wrestles for money. Like many of his kind, he is a hardy smoker, indicated by his yellowed fingernails. When he looked like he was pooping, I should have stained. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So let me guess, I have to defeat him to get any information out of him, don't I? Oh, probably. Unfortunately. Alright, let's try again.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money.
He's a Vivi smoker.
No problem with that.
Alright. No, no, no. Not this time, me laddo. Nope. Nope. Come on. God, I need that stamina. You've never seen a setup without a beard? Very rare. Come on, come on. Come on. Nope. No. I need my stamina back. Stamina. Now. Come on. Come on, Holmes. Come on. Come on, you bastard. Oh, brother. Come on. Holy Shazbot. Profoundly broken with 1,500 bits. You're insane, my friend. Thank you very much, though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That also puts you in the lead as the most bits donated. Come on, come on, come on. At some point I'll buy you dinner. Okay. Fair enough. Come on, come on. What are you doing? Whenever the plague is over. Yeah, we'll count that in years, I think. Well, if not when the plague is over, at least once we've gotten our shots in the arm. Come on. Come on. I'm tempted just to skip over this. Yeah, I know. I don't want whatever shots you're given, thanks. Yes, I meant vaccine. lost the flow of this. Come off it. No. Lysol and liquid red. Liquid red hots? Oh boy. Bastard.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Yes.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
All right. Really? Jesus. No, god damn it. Come on. No. God. You know what? Yes, I'm skipping. I don't care.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Ah, I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
But, oh. Okay, I found him. We've arm wrestled. What more is there to do? Crying over your fish? Well, how annoying. I figured if we finished the arm wrestling, it would end it. Perhaps I need more information. The patch belongs to Cairns indicates his presence at the crime scene, but still must be proven. Okay. It's been confirmed that Liam Hartley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Liam Hartley loved Judith Carey, so that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. I'm going with harmless flirting for now. Hurley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him a motive for killing Peter. Hurley's presence at Woodman's Lee on the night of the murder explained by his affection for Judith Carey and the fact that he worked as a gardener. Yeah, I think he's just the gardener. Prof reminds you of work. Stealing the watches might have been motive murder. Victim of circumstance. Yeah, I don't think it was the kid either, actually. I think the kid was strong enough to do it, for one. Okay. Profoundly, now that you are here, we have great strength of feet. Okay. Sure. What you said, sorta. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's no save. Okay. Well, I've completed the character profile. I really don't want to do this. Is it a feat of strength? Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay.
I'm ready to try again.
I'm gonna try one more time, and then if not, I'm leaving.
If you want me to take all your money,
Go
no
run down some
problem
other
with
leads
that.
and then come back. Come on, 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 come on. No! Come on, you son of a... Come on, Holmes. You've got this. God damn. They did not make this minigame easy, did they? Damn, missing them before the match? It's possible. Probably have to go and... Yeah, okay. Luckily, I'm not actually losing 10 shillings.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
No.
Oh, you've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
Let's go see if there's something else we can figure out.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Hey, look at the time! Do I really have to beat him? Is there something I can do? Oh, is there something I can do to his drink? I slip him a Mickey. Slow harmonica is kind of weird. I'm not seeing any obvious clues, annoyingly. All right. Use the coin purse or something? I don't know. Yeah, nothing new here.
Brave the new world together.
Yo, Blazin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Well, I think I'll leave this mystery to be solved next week. Oh, yeah. I might look it up and see if there's a trick to the arm wrestling. But we will pick this up again next Wednesday. Prof. Boo. Yes, boo. But we've hit the 2-hour mark on the stream, so I'm calling it good here. Yevlin, you're welcome. Yes. Welcome. You got here just in time for me to stop. Cheater. Oh, Prof, if you think me looking up how to get past this is cheating, you should have been here for every other game I played. The previous Sherlock Holmes games, I basically followed the walkthrough step by step. Mostly because they were old school point and clicks, and, well, let's just say I got tired of clicking on everything a million times, trying to figure it out. True, it's not a million septums. So, yes, I will pick this up next Wednesday, and we will hopefully beat this man arm wrestling, and hopefully that will get us past whatever we're stuck at. Because, as you may have seen a moment ago, I tried to leave to come back again later, and no. Dang, good night. Yes, I usually start my streams at, wow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so whatever that would be for you. And I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So Wednesdays we're playing Sherlock Holmes. Friday I will be back, and I'm going to be playing some more Rage 1 on Friday. And Monday I'll be starting Heavy Rain. Finally. We will be playing the last of the Quantic Dream games on Monday, Heavy Rain. I've already played Detroit Become Human and Beyond Two Souls, so we'll wrap up our Quantum trilogy. Prof, we already got the good ending. Oh, that was a long time ago on PlayStation, yes. We'll see what ending I get this time on PC. And yeah. If you'd like to get caught up on any of the past live streams that you may have missed, they are all archived over on my YouTube channel. And I also make content that's exclusively for YouTube as well, if you want to watch that. I'm currently playing through the Metro DLC for Metro Exodus over on YouTube, and I'm wrapping up Shadow of War. So, probably you don't have time for that. Yes, well, tune in if you can, I suppose. Still, yes! Still. So, let me see if there's someone I can raid, shall I? Well, you see, Prof, I streamed the Shadow games, and then I was downloading the streams, chopping them up, putting them up on YouTube. So I've technically haven't been playing the game this long. It's been over a year since I was actually playing it, but we finally got to the point where I got to the end of what I had live streamed, and turns out I never finished the epilogue. I got to the last live stream download, edited it, got to the end of the last video, and went, this isn't actually the end. I just stopped. So I am actually going to record the epilogue and throw it up straight to YouTube, so it's all over there if you want to go watch that whole playthrough. Oh, let's see. You blazing, you'll try especially for Heavy Rain? Yeah. So, I think, Prof, what happened there was, I think I had played straight through Shadow of Mordor and then Shadow of War, and I think at that point I was just ready to move on. And I wasn't looking forward to having to re-up my army to defend the bases. But I did successfully, well, no, I did successfully defend the first fortress. I lost it and retook it. So hopefully I can do better with the next two. But anyways, let's see. Who can we raid? You know what? Let's do something a little different this time. I'm going to raid Paige the Witch. It looks like she's doing a cooking stream. I think she's making a pizza? I don't know. That could be fun. So, thanks to everyone for joining me. I hope to see you again next time. And until next time, everyone, as always, please stay safe out there.